Introduction of the Companies Act 2013 by Mudra Club. Introductions. The Company Act 2013 has 470 sections, 7 schedules and 29 chapters. The expectations of industries with the Companies Act 2013 are more business-friendly corporate regulations, improved corporate governance, increase the accountability of corporate or management, increase the accountability of auditor, increase the level of transparency, protection of interest of investor, particularly small investor. So these are the expectations from public to the Companies Act 2013. So we read Companies Act 2013. Before we read Companies Act 2013, what is the definition of companies? The word company is derived from Latin word. Com means with or together. Panis means bread. Corporation is also derived from Latin means body. An incorporated company owes into existence either to the special act or to the company. If any entity incorporate by special act is called corporation, means LIC corporation has a separate act, or any entity incorporate into the Companies Act 2013/1956 is called company. Section 220 of the Act describes the company. Section 220 says that the company which is registered under the Companies Act 2013 or 1956 is a company. Definition of company: an association of many persons who contribute monies or money's worth to a common stock and employ in the same trade or business and who shares the profit and loss arising therefrom. There are ample of characteristics of company, but there are 5 characteristics which donates company. First is corporate personality / artificial person. Second is limited liability. Third is perpetual succession. And fourth, common seal. Fifth is capital to be sued and sued. First we gone corporate personality and artificial person. Company has an independent legal personality, means legal entity. The company can contract with his own name and can be sued with his own name. So the company has an artificial person. Artificial person means the company cannot walk. That's why it is called artificial person. Second is limited liability. Many of those people incorporate company because company has a limited liability. In company limited by share, the shareholder liability is limited up to the share price. Means I am purchasing a share of Hindustan Unilever Limited at rupees 10 rupees. So my liability is up to the rupees 10. Not even in case of winding up, they are not sufficient balance to pay the liability. So this is not my responsibility. My liability is up to 10 rupees. If the company is limited by guarantee, the liability is limited up to the guarantee given by the shareholder at the time of winding up. If we say I am giving a guarantee of 20 rupees to the company at the ending of winding up. So my liability is up to 20 rupees. Perpetual succession. The key line is that member may come and go, but the company can go forever. The company is incorporated by the law and comes to an end by law. This is called a perpetual succession. Common seal. Common seal is the signature of the company. If the director contracts on behalf of company, so the company signature is incorporated in common seal. If common seal is engraved in any document, so the document is called on behalf of by the company. Capacity to be sued and be sued. Company has a legal entity, so he can contract with others, so he can also sue and be sued. So after the definition of companies, the question is that shareholders are the agent of the company? Answer is no, because the company has a separate legal entity and company entered into a contract with its name. So the liability of contract will be suffered by the company, but the directors are the agent of the company because the directors are work on behalf of the company. So any liability suffered by the company, so the director's liability is not limited, but to the extent of the company's liability. So thank you.